Did you see what happened to Shane yesterday?
I've heard what happened.
Right.
I have not seen the images. So
As a fellow player, how do you assess that situation? From what
well,
you know
I
about
can
it?
I can relate because I've been there.
Yeah.
They've done exactly the same thing to me, where they give you the iPad and
Yeah.
look what happened.
Are you in a no-win situation there?
So no, you're in a no-win situation because if you say I didn't see it, therefore I don't think it should be a penalty, even though the rule says it should be visible to the naked eye, you always run the risk of being called something you don't want to be called. And if you take it on the safe side, you're taking a 2-shot penalty. Somebody that, if he starts at 2 under today, you have a good Saturday, you can't put yourself in contention, right? When you get 10 shots back, it's a little bit harder. So it's a tough spot to be in. From what I understand from the whole thing, and I haven't seen the images, okay, this is just from what I heard. It needs to be visible without a camera, right? So if the rule says visible to the naked eye, we need to uphold that more than anything else.
Can they change that rule somehow to make it clearer or more straightforward?
I don't know. It's always going to be based on the situation, right? And when you get in the rough, it's tricky. But if you didn't see it, I just don't know. There's enough people. I'm assuming if he was in the rough on 12, right or left, there's enough people around you that if they see it, they're gonna say so. I don't know. It's just something needs to be changed for sure. I just don't know exactly how they could change it.
Lastly, just a related thing is what a lot of the players are talking about the slow play. And Bryson's just been in and saying maybe we should time the whole round and go on that basis. Have you got any ideas how to quicken things up?
They asked me in Spanish about pace of play. Has it been an issue? Has it been an issue?
Yeah. It's really slow this week.
Well, like I told them, at least the people that played on my wave, we had a lot of rain come in and out. So, umbrellas out, glove up, put the rain gear on, take the rain gear off, keep the umbrella to the caddy. It's just, it becomes a lot longer that way. Like I said to them, it usually is very much related to the amount of players on the field. When you have 150 plus, the first 2 rounds, every single major except the Masters, obviously, is going to be longer rounds. It's just what it is. We don't have, in smaller fields, when you have less people, and even in threesomes in small fields, you don't really have that issue, right? Like once they get to the playoffs or DP World Tour Championship or Abu Dhabi, those are not things that become an issue, right? So I think there's so many players and there's so many opportunities to where the game can get delayed, right? Like you can reach the second hole, you can reach 5, you can let them finish, or they're gonna wave up, right? You can reach 7, you can reach 12, and then plenty of holes like 16 where things can get lengthened, right? So that's just going to happen. It's the flow of the game. There's very little you can do to make those rounds a lot shorter. It's just the nature of the game.
What is your personal approach to just kind of playing at speed? Do you have a thought to that?
Tell you what, it's a bit of an adjustment after playing in live because we absolutely fly. And one thing we do, I feel like every round is less than 4.5 hours unless the weather conditions are crazy. Like Doral might be a little bit longer. So it is an adjustment when you get to play a 6-hour round a little bit, but I also know it's going to happen. So talk to your caddy, talk to your playing partners, and while there's nothing you can do, just try to keep your mind engaged in something else but the game, right? Just not be thinking, okay, I have this hole, and keep thinking of what you're going to do, right? Just distract yourself a little bit and, basically lock back in when it's time. There's nothing else you can do.
Jon, do you remember the first 2 rounds at Augusta when Tiger won in 19? How Tom Lee was in your threesome?
Yeah.
What were your impressions of his game then, and see where it's developed?
I've played with him before as well. Played some practice runs at Augusta. We went early, me and Wesley Bryan in 17, and he was there as well, so we played with him. He's a talented player. He definitely has a tee to green, and this game's never easy, but he's been able to win in Europe. Won this earlier this year with a great birdie on 18, I must add. Great putt. It's just never easy, right? Took that lead at, I think, Harding Park through 36 holes. He had the lead. Somebody that works hard. We don't really have a lot of Chinese players, and he's definitely a very talented one. Obviously, you need the experience up there to hopefully get it done eventually.
Really fun. You know, it's something did for golf in Europe. Imagine what you would do for golf in China.
Yeah, with somebody like Hideki in Japan and Wei Yang, would probably what he did winning for Korea, and somebody like him in China, yeah, might be able to give golf the exposure that's needed in China. Will be obviously a massive market in that sense.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Yes.